Tomlinson. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Boy, coaches watch tape all week and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll try to do it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they... On first down, here comes this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's out past the 35. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Avoids pressure. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the back. Delivers the stiff arm. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go.
And they got him for the sack.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown! A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And on 2nd down for this offense.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense wants to bring the heat. Toss to the left. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Feeling some heat. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He lost one down the sideline. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Just going to keep it after the snap. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Can anyone catch him? Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Knight. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, TCU.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got enough space. And he rolls into... TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you...
Nothing but green ahead. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He wants to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Dukes moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Keeps the play going. He's got the back in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's looking for an open man on second down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Dukes will call on their punt team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They'll immediately call timeout.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using his feet. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And they take it. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And let's be honest, the story of that first half has been the play under center.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, TCU! James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 40, there he goes! That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Buys a little time with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying to get the corner. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice carry.
They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. Hold on. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Movement here from the tight end. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pass is intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in...
And he breaks into the open. The 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense. Touchdown, James Madison.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were...
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Touchdown, TCU! And the offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job, too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Got a man. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Another first down, TCU.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback will keep it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Jumped on top of the pile. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Horned Frog! This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them.